Hello YouTubers, I want to welcome you to another edition of Bargain Bin Gear. And I don't know about you, but I'm hearing this buzz in the background. Do you hear it? Right, this kind of buzz. And turns out a lot of that is from my computer. And it's been plaguing me when I'm recording, when I'm trying to play back things, and also in videos. It's always in the background, you know. But it's kind of my DAW, my digital audio workstation. Well, phooey on that. And I finally put my foot down and said, enough! Enough! Right? You've got to be quiet. Okay. And unfortunately, other than knocking the desktop case, right, it just keeps coming back. And I found that a lot of it has to do with the desktop construction of the case is just not very solid. So things tend to rattle and vibrate and those kinds of things. No good. No good. However, I wanted to be sure that I didn't lose my opportunity to record things, you know. And usually, let me show you. Well, there's the desktop. And it would go over here to the monitors, or to the desktop monitor right there. So what I've done is switched it all to a laptop, and I have a bunch of old laptops laying around, you know, and they're nothing fancy, believe me. They're kind of older units, you know. This one's running Windows 7. It's got 4 gigs of RAM, you know, so not very much. However, I did a recording on it, and it turns out it works just fine. Here, I'll play you a recording I did recently. So it's playing that file, and it's coming out of the monitors. Those are Mackie HR824s. I kind of upgraded them. Yes, as part of this conversion, I also upgraded my monitors. There's the little ones. I think they're PreSonus 3.5. I upgraded them to the Mackie 824s. I just needed more volume, you know, when playing back tracks and things. So here's what we're going to do. I'm not going to throw away this old desktop because I have a bunch of, you know, sound files, recordings I've done that I'd like to keep. However, what I'm going to do is shut it down. Let's see if it makes a difference. And we'll go ahead and turn that off. Unfortunately, these Windows system, especially with old Windows, take a long time to turn off. Alright, now I've got it, the desktop shut down, and man, it's quiet in here, you know. Now granted, I have my furnace down at the end of the hallway I can hear. However, it's not as noisy. So now when I play Granted, when I recorded this, I had the desktop PC on, and well, you can hear it in the recording. I can hear it in the monitors. So I could probably wipe that out with a denoiser or something like that. Yeah, so it's pretty quiet now in here. A lot better. So if you've got a noisy computer, definitely the option is to get a laptop. You know, and for audio, you know, it doesn't have to be like the most powerful laptop there is. In fact, even an older laptop can usually do pretty well working with audio. Okay. So here we go, and from there I can work on my system, especially the cabling, to get it even quieter, you know. Now that I don't have that desktop making all those noises all the time. Good deal. And as a bonus, this particular laptop, it's an HP, by the way. It's running an AMD processor, but I believe that on the side I saw that it may have a FireWire interface. And if that's the case, then what I could do is run 2 of my Motu Audio Express, right, audio interfaces. I could run 2 of them together, right, giving me more inputs. And to the computer, it would see it as just one big audio interface in the mixer section. We'll see about that, you know. Right now, switching from desktop to laptop is my primary concern. Make sure I can do everything that I could before. And so far I can, because most of the things like the monitors and things and the playback system are really coming through the audio interface, you know. So it doesn't care really whether it comes from a desktop or a laptop, you know. They both plug into a USB port, and that's the end of the story. Pretty impressive, I have to say. Alright, so anyway, consider that if you're getting noises and things, those desktop computers, you know, the power supplies make noises, the fans and so on. Whereas a laptop is definitely, you know, silent. At least for now, you know. The desktop originally was silent too. But the more I used it, the more it kind of fell apart and started making all these noises and things. You know, and it wasn't just the fan, it was just the vibrations and things, you know. And amazingly, this little laptop, you know, has a CD burner and DVD burner and things, just like the desktop does. So that's really pretty impressive. In any case, that's what I wanted to show you. And so maybe now I can start hearing, you know, what I recorded a little better, especially noise-wise. You know, plus it's much more of a joy to be able to just play the guitar without that hum, you know. And here we've got it, so. Yeah, before it was really that hum was always there. It kind of drove me batty. Whereas here it's a lot quieter. Alright, now I've got the computer shut off and the laptop is going. And it's really silent, except I do hear a little bit of amp hum from the Behringer PA head and the bass. So I could work on that, try to get the tone even quieter. But that hum is gone. And in fact, I'll play a loop here I did. And you can really hear it now. It's nice and clear. And by the way, that first chord is a D major 7 with a suspended second. You know, or you could also call it a E/D 13th suspended 4th chord. You know? And it's not like I knew that. I mean, I had to basically look it up. Yeah. Anyway, pretty interesting. Much quieter, but I think it's very funny that the bass amp is still the noisiest of them all. The guitar amps are totally silent, you know, and that's pretty good for tube amps. Wow. Anyway, I'm very pleased with the change. And, well, now I'm going to have to reorganize my desk, which is great because I wanted to put some things up there that I couldn't before, just space-wise. So the next step is getting the tracks off the hard drive of the desktop. And then I don't know what I'll do with the desktop, either retire it or use it somewhere else where, you know, the noise of it's not going to be a problem. Alright, very good. See you next time. Okay, bye. Oh, and I should mention one other thing. It's quite a joy to just sit down and be able to play, you know, your guitar without a bunch of humming and those kinds of things, you know. Just this kind of... Anyway, so it's just really nice not to have a bunch of excessive sound, that is really distracting. So it's really fun to just sit down and play, and you can hear your amps, really well. Alright, see you next time.